What's up, guys? Guys, this is my Christmas tournament. Obviously, this is the Christmas tournament bracket. As you can see, well, you already know this side. Packers beat the Cardinals. Packers beat the Cardinals. Cowboys beat the Saints. Buccaneers beat the Rams, and the Eagles beat the Vikings. And obviously, in the last episode, which I know there was some weirdness where the video was shorter than it was supposed to be, but the Patriots did beat the Chiefs 30-20. The Ravens beat the Titans, the Bengals beat the Chargers, and the Bills beat the Colts. So the four center round matchups are Packers, Cowboys, Buccaneers, Eagles, Patriots, Ravens, and Bengals, Bills. Now, so this episode will be this game. The other three will be off camera, and that's Christmas tournament day after the one in this video will be the NFC Championship game or the AFC Championship game, and after that will be the Super Bowl, and it will be the next Christmas tournament game will be the NFC Championship game if the Packers get there, and if it don't, then it'll be one of the two, and then after that it'll be the Super Bowl. So yeah, enjoy the Packers and the Cowboys. Welcome to episode number 4 of this Madden 22 Play Now series, and today I'm obviously playing another Madden 22 Play Now game. It's one of my Christmas tournament games. It's the first of 4 center round games here in my Christmas tournament. Obviously, the next 3 will be off camera. This is the first one and the only one. This is the first center round. This is the first center round game and the only center round game. I'll be filming the other 3. I'll play off camera. You can see on the screen the Packers at Cowboys. I did play this game on Thanksgiving. It was no relation of the Christmas tournament, but I'm playing it again. It is the Packers beat the Cardinals 35-26, and the Cowboys beat the Saints 41-40 thanks to a Greg Zuerlein game-winning field goal the Packers beat the Cardinals 35-26, and the Cowboys beat the Saints 41-40 thanks to a Greg Zuerlein field goal as time expired. As the winner of this game will play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or the winner of this game will play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or the winner of this game will play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or the I can't speak. The winner of this game will play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Championship game of Benny's Christmas tournament, and the loser will go home. Packers are 89 overall, Cowboys are 85 overall. Left side, we have Adams, Rodgers, Alexander, although I realize Alexander hurt his shoulder in week 4. He's practicing, but he hasn't played since week 4, where he hurt his shoulder against the Steelers. Like I said, week 4 against the Steelers, hurt his shoulder. He's practicing, but he hasn't played since then. And then also the Cowboys have Amari Cooper, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott. Adams has double me, Rodgers is gambler, Alexander has shutdown. Alexander had 3 interceptions against the Cardinals. Cooper has mass security, Prescott has blitz radar, and Elliott has freight train. That's the end of the game right now. I did get a red controller for Christmas because my gold controller and my black controller came with the PS4. The left stick's messed up, so I only have the red controller, blue controller, and a camera controller, which 3 controllers is plenty. So the Cowboys are the red controller, and the Packers are the blue controller. So still over for both teams. Is rookie and the play call for both teams is in hand. So to the end of the game, right now, opposite. 6-minute quarters, by the way, unlike real life where it's 15. 6-minute quarters here, 6-minute quarters. So Dane Styles simulation, event time expedition, Cortland 6 minutes. Times 1 p.m. at the Cowboys Stadium, AT&T Stadium in Arlington, I think. And the weather has to be clear because I can't change it. Packers at Cowboys. Winner moves on in the NFC Championship game where they'll play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Philadelphia Eagles, and the loser will go home. So, if the Packers and the Buccaneers will be a rematch of last season's NFC Championship, or if the Packers and the Buccaneers play each other in the NFC Championship, it will be a rematch of last season's real NFC Championship game, which the Buccaneers unfortunately won 31-26. Or the Packers and the Buccaneers play each other in the NFC Championship game here, my Christmas tournament. It will be a rematch of last season's real NFC Championship game, where unfortunately the Buccaneers beat the Packers 31-26. Packers at Cowboys. Let's get into it right now. I'm not sure if this video is going up on the 26th or the 27th because it started at 2:30 on the 26th. I've just been busy doing stuff. So either way, Merry Christmas. Although Christmas was a day or two, or one day yesterday or 2 days ago. But Merry Christmas and happy holidays. I can't speak. And Happy New Year when we did that. Happy holidays, everyone, or happy holidays, everyone watching at home, as we're here at AT&T Center in Arlington, Texas. It's the Panthers and the Cowboys. These teams, well, in real life, haven't played since 2019, but they played a lot. They played, obviously, it was a 2016 NFC Division Round playoff game. Panthers won that, then they won in a 2017 regular season game, and then they won in a 2019 regular season game. Now, so I believe Rodgers is 3-0 against Prescott, and obviously, the former Green Bay Panther head coach, Mike McCarthy, is the former Green Bay Panther head coach is the Dallas Cowboys head coach. I almost said Dallas Stars. That's why I stopped the first time. But the former Green Bay Panther head coach, Mike McCarthy, is the Dallas Cowboys coach. As looks like the Cowboys at the ball first is Mason Crosby. The Panthers hitter is putting the ball on the tee. Back to number 20, which I believe is Tony Pollard for Dallas. Wind is 4 miles. The wind is 4 miles per hour, blowing basically right to left, somewhat diagonal. Here's the hit by Crosby as we're on your way here at AT&T Stadium. Back is Pollard, and Pollard will return it. Pollard is center and running back, and he's up past the 25 to the 27-yard line, and that's where the Cowboys will start the first drive of the game. And here comes Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense. Yeah, obviously only 800 passing yards last year, 9 touchdowns and 4 interceptions because of that ankle injury he suffered. And I don't remember which week it was, but against the Giants, he dislocated. I think it was dislocated his right ankle, or something like that, or I don't know. Week 5, he just said. Week 5, and obviously he was out for the rest of the year. And real life Cowboys, well, they play the Washington football team on Sunday football tonight, at least for me. And then they're 10-4. Dallas is. Here we go. Slide, and Prescott is sacked on the first play of the game. On a PA slide, Preston Smith blew it up on the blitz, and the Panthers, Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones are up on like the seats on the sideline as it was a PA slide to the left, and Preston Smith blew up his blocker and blew the play, or not by his blocker, or shed the block, blew the plane up, or blew the play up, and it's a sack for Smith on the first play from scrimmage. Here's a throw, and that ball is picked by Zadarius Smith. So Preston Smith sat, now Zadarius Smith has done an interception. Or that's, excuse me, that's not Zadarius Smith, that's Campbell. And here comes Aaron Rodgers and the Panthers offense starting in Dallas territory. Almost 4,300 yards last year, 48 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Was 1 yard short of 4,300 yards. So the first play, Preston Smith sat Prescott. Second play, Campbell intercepted Prescott. Always forgot his first name, but Preston Smith sat Prescott on the first play of the game, and on the second play of the game, Campbell intercepted Prescott, and Aaron Rodgers starts at the 21-yard line. Here's a snap. Here we go. He's going to throw it. It's caught by MVS at a 4. 17 yards, first and 0 for Green Bay. I mean, Prescott must have not seen Campbell, but look, Campbell is right there. But here we go. Don't give it to Jones. Jones! And Jones is down to the 1. First, or second and goal for Green Bay. Second and goal now. Run out the gut with Jones! And he's in! Touchdown Green Bay! And they take the Prescott interception and turn it into 6 points. 6-0 Green Bay to strike first here on the road. So take the Prescott interception and turn it in 6 points. Extra point by Crosby is right down the middle. 7-0 Green Bay. 4:08 to play in the first period, or not the first period. 4:08 to play in the first quarter, or no. 4:08 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Green Bay as Green Bay turned the Prescott interception into a touchdown. And there's a tip by Crosby. And Prescott was sacked and then he threw an interception, so a bad start for Dallas, but still playing to go. Here's Pollard on the return, and he's up and down to the 29-yard line. That's where the Cowboys will start the second drive of the game. 4:04 to play in the first period, or 4:04 to play in the first quarter, excuse me. 7-0 Green Bay. Here we go. Another slide. This one is not a sack or interception. Schultz has got it. Schultz down the sideline. 27 yards. First down, Dallas. The first down of the day. 12 yards right after the catch. Yeah, I mean... Here's a snap. Prescott. Prescott launches it. That ball is incomplete. Halfback toss to the right to Elliott. Elliott. It's 2. Now it's 3rd and 8 from the 42. Huge play right now. I don't know if they're in, it'll be like a 60-yarder from here. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Here we go. To slide. And he's going to throw it. Turn it around and hit the receiver in the shoulder. And now it's 4th down. After this 59-yard field goal, they're not goaltender. I don't know. They're not Honda. Their kicker is Greg Zerline. They don't send out Zerline. They're sending out Zerline for a 59-yard field goal attempt. It's a long one, but he could maybe hit it. Maybe. 59 yards from the right hash to Dallas on the board. And the kick by Zerline is online. Does it have enough land? And it does! Greg Zerline hits from 59. And the Cowboys are within 4 as they follow the touchdown by Aaron Rodgers and the Packers with a field goal. And it's 7-3 Green Bay. 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Green Bay. 2:50 to go here in the first quarter as the last drive of Green Bay, so they started at like the Dallas, they started in Dallas territory, or really the field position. They turned out in a touchdown, and the Cowboys respond with a touchdown or the field goal, and a return by Malik Taylor up to the 30-yard line. 2:46 to play in the first period, or 2:46 to play in the first quarter. I don't want to keep saying period. 2:46 to play in the first quarter. 7-3 Green Bay. Rodgers in the pocket. Rodgers to Adams. He's got it. Adams down to the 44 of Dallas in one play. First down, Green Bay. Here's a run by Jones. Jones will get down to the 41. Then down 7. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter and counting. I almost said, I'm thinking of hockey for some reason. I was just playing NHL 22. That's probably why. Second down and 7 from the 41. Here we go, and he's gonna throw it right in. Oh no! He dropped the interception. Rodgers miscommunication. He thought his receiver was going left. Instead, he went right, and he threw it right into a defender's hands. But somebody dropped the ball, and now it's 3rd and 7. Here we go. And he's going to throw it, and it's caught. NVS, first down, Green Bay. Here we go now. David Jones did, and Jones got demolished. He lost a yard. Good play. I like Van Esch or whatever. Tackle for a loss. That is Van Esch. 1 yard loss now, 7 down and 11. Under 1 minute to play here in the first quarter in town, 7-3 Green Bay. Play action. Rodgers on the run to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. NBS, and the Panthers lead 13-3. 38 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's now 14-3 Green Bay as Crosby hits in the extra point. 14-3 Green Bay. 38 minutes to play in the first quarter. They drove 71 yards, or as the Panthers drove 71 yards in just over 2 minutes. It's hit by Crosby. 14-3 Green Bay, under 1 minute to play in the opening quarter. That is Pollard, and he's going to return. He's returned the first two, and he's returned the third one. I did it for the first two, and this one not as successful. Actually, it's pretty 24-yard line only. So the other ones were like 27 and 29. This one's 24. 33 seconds to play in the first quarter. 14-3 Green Bay. Dallas really needs a touchdown here. Now to a check man, and the check man, which I believe was an offensive lineman who was eligible, missed it. So Prescott's 1 for 5, 27 yards, which is not good. I mean, the defense given up 2 touchdowns and 2 drives. Obviously, the first drive started at the Dallas 20 after the Prescott interception. And Prescott is sacked again by Vernon Scott. 3rd and 14. It was on the first play that. And in the third quarter, or excuse me, in the first quarter, the score is 14-3 Green Bay. First play from scrimmage in the game, Preston Smith sat Prescott, and the second play from scrimmage of the game, Campbell intercepted Prescott, and now Vernon Scott sat Prescott. So the defense is 2 sacks and interception. He's going to launch it! Caught by Cooper! First down, Dallas on 3rd and 14. As he had separation between him and the defender, Prescott down him 21 yards on 3rd and 14, first down Dallas. To keep the drive alive. That was if you did the ball out to Aaron Rodgers and you makes it 21-3, that could be bad because Green Bay also did the ball for halftime. Here's Prescott. Prescott will launch it, and our ball is picked off. Alexander. Second interception for the Panthers as a team. Came on out the first one. Alexander's got this one. And the Panthers take over at their own 36-yard line, already up by 11, and looking to blow this game wide open here in the first half. As they've got 2 interceptions. Campbell got the first one, Alexander's got the second one, and in 2 games, or not even 2 games, not even a game and a half, Alexander has 4 interceptions. He had 3 against Arizona, he has 1 now against Dallas. Now Adams got it, down to the 40 of Dallas already, first down Green Bay. And his defense has no answer. Obviously, the first time they were put in a different little spot, backed up because of the interception by Prescott. But last drive, they let the Panthers go out the field and score, and now this is bad because the Panthers had the ball now and the ball for halftime, and Jones just got 7. 7 down, or 8, 7 down and 2, and McCarthy, the former Panthers coach, is like, come on. I mean, this team has 3 drives, a field goal and 2 interceptions, and the field goal is 59 yards. Panthers have 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here we go. And now he's going to throw. Wide open is MVS. Touchdown. And the Packers lead 20-3. Domination by the Green Bay Packers. And this crowd is stunned as their team is down by 17 here in the second quarter. As the Packers have scored 3 drives, 2 of them off of Prescott interceptions. And it's 21-3 Green Bay, 4:19 to play in the first half. And the Panthers also did the ball for halftime. And the Dallas sideline is stunned, or the Cowboys sideline is stunned. These Cowboys fans here at AT&T Stadium, which holds up to 100,000 people, are stunned as well. Bad is Pollard. He will return from about 2 yards deep in the end zone. He's trying to get something sparked for his team, and he's up to the 28-yard line. 4:15 to play in the first half. 21-3 Green Bay, and Green Bay gets the ball after halftime. But Dallas has the ball down by 18, but if they did a touchdown and maybe a stop, I mean, it's not over yet. There's still over half a game to play. About 3.5 quarters to play, but He's been 2 interceptions. First one was by Campbell, second one was by Alexander. Alexander had 3 interceptions in Arizona. First down. Dallas right there. You wish you got the ball after halftime, but you don't, so you can't really double dip. But if you didn't score, maybe did a stop, scored in before halftime, or at least got to score a touchdown here and then did a stop. Here's a snap. James, no means over. He's gonna launch it. That ball is caught. First down, Dallas. And they're hurried up here just because, I mean, I know you don't have to like hurry up the rest of the game, but it's like obviously there's plenty of time left. All they were down by 18. Here's Elliott on a run. Big hole. Elliott spun around the guy. Down on the 22. First down, Dallas. 13 yards for Elliott. Here's a snap, trying to get in the end zone for the first time. In the six, Cooper's wide open. Touchdown, Dallas. And they're within 12. That's their first touchdown of the game, and the Cowboys aren't dead yet. Obviously not dead. It's not even halftime yet, but they come right back and they respond with the Rodgers touchdown with a touchdown, or they respond with the Packers touchdown with a touchdown of their own. The Cowboys do. Extra point by Zerline is right down the middle. 21-10 Green Bay. 2:42 to play in the first half as the Cowboys are now within 11. Green Bay. 2:42 to go in the first half. Green Bay with the ball now and hit the ball after halftime. So really, if you score a touchdown here, or at least score, if you didn't hit 2 scores or also 2 touchdowns or not here and after halftime, you can put the game away. But also, if you're Dallas, you like to stop and then even a field goal. You like to stop and then maybe even a field goal before halftime. And then if it's 21-13 at halftime, even with that Green Bay in the ball, it's only a 2-score game here. 11-point game. Rodgers in the zone. He has 3 touchdowns. Here we go. He's going to throw it. It's caught. Or he has 2 touchdowns. Both the MVS and then Jones has a rushing touchdown. And Adams is just completely dominating. Rodgers has 1 incompletion. That was a, dropped interception. That's what it was. Here we are already at the 48-yard line. 2:10 to play. And it is cannot stop the Rodgers. Here's Jones already to the Dallas 49-yard line. 7 and 7. Now I'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here in Dallas. 21-10 Green Bay. Obviously, Packers have turned the 2 interceptions by Prescott into 2 touchdowns. And obviously, then they scored another touchdown. Rodgers 2 passing touchdowns, both MVS, and then Jones has the other touchdown, which was a Russian touchdown. Here we go. And he's going to throw it. That ball, was Banner was just standing there. Rodgers. So 2 interceptions for Rodgers, both were dropped interceptions. 3rd down and 7, huge 3rd down here for Dallas, or especially for Dallas, down 11. Here we go. He's on a David Jones. It was 3rd down, and he does not know anywhere. Timeout Dallas, as he I believe lost a yard. Dallas calls the first timeout, trying to save some time here, and surprise didn't call. Here comes the punting for Green Bay as they run it on 3rd and 7. Here's Corey Bojorquez trying to pin Dallas deep here. I believe Pollard's bad for Dallas, I think. Here's the punt by number 7, Bojorquez. And they're going to let it go, and it will hit at the 8 and be down at the 6 or 5. And that's where Dallas started to try. Surprised they didn't try to catch it. Hit at the 8 and down by a Green Bay player at the 5. And that's where Dallas started to drive, pinned up. Minute 43 to go here in the first half. Dallas has 2 timeouts. They're down by 11. Here's a snap. And he's going to throw it from his own goal line. Ball, what a catch! Cooper! Amari Cooper over, I believe Rasul Douglas one-handed up to the 36-yard line. And he's going to throw it to Elliott now. He catches it, not in stride, but he's some yards running for the catch. Already in the Green Bay territory, so they're starting their own 5. Now they're at the Green Bay 49. Here's a snap. And here we go. Another one of these. Cooper this time. Got it, but did play on Douglas. As he used to have his hands to redemption by Douglas. Send it down and 10. 51 seconds to play here in the first half. At-bat toss to the right. And trying to hit the outside. He does. First down. And Dallas call their center timeout down on the Green Bay 37, 46 seconds to play. And the Packers have 2 sacks, one by Preston Smith. First one was by Preston Smith. Second one was by Vernon Scott, and they have 2 interceptions. First one was by Campbell. I think it's DeAndre Campbell, I think. And then the second one was by Jair Alexander. Here we go, 44 seconds to play. It's a little play action here. Rolls out. And he's going to throw across his body. Caught by Cooper. And now 25 seconds to play. And now they're going to throw it to Elliott. Elliott to knock it out of bounds. I didn't know. He did go out of bounds. He did go out of bounds. It's 7 down and 12. I thought he didn't go out of bounds, but he did. 7 and 12 from the 18. You let a touchdown. If you didn't a touchdown, here we go. And he's going to throw it to the end zone. And it's not done in the hands of CeeDee Lamb. 12 seconds, 3rd down and 12. Sending there, yeah, roasted and have 2 interceptions. Here we go, 3rd and 12 now from the 18. 12 seconds, Dallas with 1 timeout. Here we go, he's going to throw it, and it's caught. First down, but not a touchdown. And it's 1st and 0 from the 2 with 6 seconds. And then we have 1 shot to the end zone before you kick the field goal, or did in the end zone. So it was a 1st down, not a touchdown. And now it's 1st and 0 from the 2 with 6 seconds. If you're tackling on bounce here, the half's over, but Dallas is not a timeout. That's close. This looks about to end too on the other side. He didn't miss anything. 1st and 0 from the 2 6 seconds. Now this is probably 1 play right in the end zone. And he's going to throw it wide open as Lamb. Touchdown Dallas. And then within 5. 21-16. It was 21-3. Now it's 21-16. 3 seconds to play in the first half. They don't know for 2. Trying to make it a 3-point game. That's why they're just not kick the extra point because it's not even a half. It's still a first half. So I'll hit the extra point to be within 4 here. Packers do the ball for halftime. Extra point is right down the middle. It was 21. It was 21-3 Green Bay. Now it's 21-16 Green Bay. So it was 21-3 Packers. Now it's 21-16 Packers. And the Cowboys, who were down by 18, now they're within. Cowboys were down by 18. Now they're down by 4. It's a touchdown, down a stop, and then down another touchdown. Packers did the ball for halftime. Now here's a kick by Zerline. Here's a squib kick because there's 3 seconds to play. Picked up by Lewis, and he will tackled at their own 37-yard line, and we're at halftime. The score is 21-17 Green Bay, as Green Bay does get the ball after halftime. Let's send it to Orlando and John Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? I don't know why it says this twice. We're back. As you can see, that's Aaron Rodgers, number 12, number 81, Zadora. That's Mike McCarthy, the Dallas coach. The Packers, who were up 21-3, now they're only up 21-16, but they do get the ball, starts in a half. That's the Cowboys scored a touchdown, then they got a stop. And then they scored another touchdown. Packers, who are up by 4, with the ball to start the 7.5. And bad is Malik Taylor, and he will need it in the end zone for a touchdown. Packers, I mean, yeah, they've been doing well. I mean, 4 drives, 3 touchdowns, and then obviously the last drive they punted, and now obviously after that led to a touchdown for Dallas. Still in the zone is Rodgers' throw. MVS has got it up to the 39-yard line, 1st down, Dallas. Rodgers 8 for 10, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns, both to MVS, and then Jones is the other one in the running game. The 2 individual passes for Rodgers both dropped interceptions. Here's the run up the gut by Jones, 1st down in the Dallas territory, big hole, and he's up to Dallas' 45-yard line, 1st down, Green Bay, trying to extend their lead here. That's a 21-3 lead. Now it's only a 21-16 lead. Here we go. And he's going to give it to Mercedes Lewis. He's got it. Mercedes Lewis has got a 1st down. 10 yards down to the 35 with Dallas. First down, Green Bay. Here's a snap, play action. And Duncan flying in. Open as MVS. He's down to the 7. First and goal, Green Bay. Another 4 minutes in on the third quarter. Here's a run by Jones. And Jones is down to the 5. Setting down and goal. And went on to give it to Mercedes Lewis, and Mercedes Lewis with a Russian TD, and the Panthers extend their lead. As apparently Mercedes Lewis is the fullback, because that was a fullback play. Mercedes Lewis is a tight end, but this year he's the fullback, and he's doing some dances with his teammates, including like Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones. As Mercedes Lewis with the Russian TD, and the Panthers lead 27-17, as they lead by 10. And it's point by Crosby. It's right down the middle. Down 28-17 Green Bay. 3:29 to play in the third quarter. They drove 74 yards in 2.5 minutes. There's a hit by Crosby as Dallas hit the ball for the first time in the second half. Down 28-17. They were down 21-3. Then it was 21-16. Now it's 28-17. Or no. It was 21-3 Green Bay, then it was 21-17 Green Bay, and now it's 28-17 Green Bay. So at one point, Green Bay was up by 18, and they were only up by 4. Now they're up by 11. Here we go. PA slide wide open as 86 Schultz, the tight end, is already up the midfield. First down, Dallas. Prescott, 212 passing yards, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But unfortunately, both those touchdowns resulted in those 2 interceptions by Prescott. First one was by Campbell, second one was by Alexander. Both ended up being a touchdown, or turned into a touchdown for Green Bay. Here's Dallas. Prescott will run, and no one is there. No one's within 20 yards of him, and he is out of bounds at the 27, 22 yards for Prescott, and they're at Green Bay's 27. First down, Dallas. And they're starting to get going here. Down by 11, under 3 to play in the third quarter. Here we go, and that's a dangerous throw, but he fit it between Vernon Scott and Rasul Douglas. First down, Dallas as Cooper has 5 receptions, 111 yards, and a touchdown. And now it's first and 10 from the 10, 2:05 to play in the third quarter. Here we go. And don't give it to Elliott. Catches at the 11. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown Dallas. Elliott with a Russian TD. And they're within 5 again. And because it's set out, they might go for 2 here. And they are going to go for 2. So they didn't do it before, but now they are going to go for 2 to get within a field goal here in the third quarter. And at the halfback toss to the right. And Elliott spun around the guy. Can he get in? He can! What an effort by Elliott that did in for the 2 points. And it's a 3-point game here in Dallas. At one point, the Panthers had an 18-point lead. Now it's only a 3-point lead. 28-25, 1:58 to play in the third quarter. At one point, it was 21-3 Green Bay. And now it's 28-25 Green Bay. 1:58 to play in the third quarter. Here's a hit by Zerline. Who had a 59-yard field goal back in the first half. And that will be a touchback. There's a snap. Rodgers almost impossible to stop. But what a play by number 30 to break it up. 10 receiver was Adams, 7 down and 10. There's a snap. He's on a divot to Jones, and Jones is bottled for a yard. And now it's 3rd down and 9 already. So incomplete pass, then a 1-yard rush. And now it's a huge third down. 1:30 to play in the third quarter in town. Panthers lead by 3. Here's a snap. And he's going to throw it. And ball is broken up. The 10 receiver was MVS. So 2 incomplete passes and then a 1-yard run. Not in that order, but the 3 out for Green Bay. And here's the center punt for Bojorquez. As Dallas hits the ball back. Assuming Green Bay doesn't fade it here. Down by 3 with just over a minute to play in the third quarter. And obviously still have the fourth quarter. Return from the 31 by CeeDee Lamb. And he's up to the 45-yard line. 46-yard line. 1:13 to play in the third quarter. Cowboys down by 3. As they hit the ball, they're on 46-yard line. Good field position. After the punt by Green Bay. Here's a snap. Bootleg. Wide open is Schultz, and he's already down inside the 30 to 28. First down, Dallas. And they're starting to dominate. They were down. Good resilience by this team. They were down 21-3, but never gave up. And now they're down 28-25, and they're already in field goal range. And a touchdown would give them the first lead of the game. Prescott threw an interception on the second play of the game. After intercepting on the first play of the game, that was intercepted by Campbell, and then I think 2 drives later or something, he threw an interception to Alexander, who had 3 against Arizona. Here's a throw in the coverage! But it's knocked out of the hands by, I believe, the safety, out of the hands of Lamb, sending down and 10. Sending down and 10. Halfback Thomas is sallied at the 2 points, and there's no one outside. And Sputtered Alexander down to the 16. Tackled by Amos. First down, Dallas. 20 seconds to play in the third quarter, and Dallas as well. They have all the momentum, or at least I don't know if all the momentum, but they have the I would say they have the momentum right now. They don't have to do another play. They might anyways, because they have his defense on the rope. They will. Last play of the third quarter. And he will throw it to the end zone, but it was after because of the pressure, and he was on the run. Into play, end of the third quarter. The score is 28-25 Green Bay. That third quarter, both teams scored a touchdown. Cowboys got 8 points because they went for 2 and got it. Green Bay got 7 because they got a touchdown in the PAT. Send it down to 10 for Dallas at Green Bay 16-yard line as we begin the fourth quarter. 6 minutes to play. There's a snap. And that ball is broken up by Amos. Third down and 10 now, but they are in field goal range. Not remember that, and a field goal will tie the game. They got it to the 5.5 yard line for a first here. 3rd and 10. Here's a snap. To the end zone. Back to the end zone. Lamb's got it. Touchdown Cowboys. And they're taking their first lead of the game here in the fourth quarter. Second receiving TD for Lamb. And the Cowboys lead 31-28. As they've taken the lead, 5:52 to go in the game. As they fought all the way back. They were on 21-3, which is 18 points and 3 scores. They fought all the way back, and now they are up. And now they are up 32-28. So they were down by 18. Now they're up by 4. 5:52 to go in the game. As they drove 55 yards in just over a minute, or in a minute and 20 seconds, they drove 55 yards. 32-28 Dallas. With 5:52 to go in regulation. There's a hit by Zerline. Cowboys at one point were down 21-3. Now they're up 32-28. Here's a return by Taylor from the end zone. Trying to spark his team. Has Story in the second half. And Taylor almost broke that. Was tackled by number 6 up to the 37-yard line. 5:47 to go in the game. They do need a touchdown to take the lead here. Field goal is not in play here. Because if you did the field goal, is still down by 1. And the defense can't really stop anybody. They have 2 interceptions. They haven't really forced a punt, I don't think. Here's a snap. Down 4. Here's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. And DeGore's got it. 9 yards. Sending down and 1. Rodgers, sending down and 1. From their own 46-yard line. Is on a divot to Jones. Jones! I believe second effort got it. And yes, second effort. Lillard was going to initially be stopped, but second effort got the first down. 2 yards, first down, Green Bay. 5 minutes to go in the game. Packers, who were up, like I said, 21-3 at one point. Now they're down 32-28. Since they were up 21-3, they've only scored a touchdown. Oh, it's just 7 points. Here we go. And he's going to throw it. What a throw. And this is wide open. And he's done his feet down. First down. Green Bay down on the Dallas 26. There's a snap. Bootleg. Bootleg. Adams in the end zone wide open. Touchdown Green Bay. And they have responded right away as the Panthers respond to the Dallas touchdown with a touchdown of their own. And the Panthers retake the lead. Back and forth here in the fourth quarter. 4:32 to play in the fourth quarter. And the Panthers now lead 35-32 as Crosby bangs in the extra point. 35-32 Green Bay. 4:32 to play in regulation. It's of 64 yards in 75 seconds. It's a hit by Crosby as the Panthers now up by 3. 4:32 to play. Plenty of time. Both teams all 3 times plus a 2-minute warning. Pollard's going to return this from deep in his own end zone. That was a mistake. He only lost 2 yards of where it would have needed. I thought he didn't dip to the 20, but up to the 23-yard line. First and 10 for Dallas, down 3. They only need a field goal, all 3 timeouts. All 3 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning. They still have 4:20 on the dough, so plenty of time. They don't want a touchdown, though. That'll put them up by 4 again. Here we go. PA slide. And he's going to throw it again. They can't stop this. Schultz already hit the midfield. 27 yards, first down Dallas in one play. They already hit the midfield. Four minutes to go from midfield. And this is a dangerous throw. Pumped up in the air and complete. Preston has 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. There's Rodgers, Adams, Lewis. The entire offense on being taught by Matt LaFleur, or the other way around. Maybe they're taught under Matt LaFleur. I don't know. 2nd and 10, 3:55 they go. 2nd and 10 for Dallas at the 50. Here we half-back tosses is worse. He's coming back inside. Broke a tackle. And he's down to the 40. Is it a first down? It is not. It's 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. There we go. It's 3rd and inches. And he'll hit it outside. First down. Spun around the dime. And he's down to the 28. And the T. Smith, the offensive line for Dallas, is injured. And he's slamming his helmet down. 3:18 to play. Dallas on the move at the Green Bay 28. Here's a snap. And over the middle, wide open is 84. And he is down to the 11. 1st and 10, Dallas. 3 minutes to play. The guy that got injured, their left tackle, T. Smith for Dallas. He has a dislocated thumb, so I'm going to keep him out for now. Under 3 to play as Dallas, Green Bay even trying to keep Dallas out of the end zone. It's really hard to do that, though. Down! Preston is sacked by Smith. Preston Smith, the 2nd of the game. His first out is on the first play of scrimmage. This stat is, well, in the 4th quarter. And it's now 2nd and 17. 2:20 to play. 2nd and 17 from the 18. And here's Elliott. And Elliott broke a tackle. But he got a yard, 762 yards for Elliott. Now it's 3rd and 16, and I think they're going to take it to the 2-minute warning here, and they will. 2-minute warning, 38-35 Green Bay. Or, excuse me, 2-minute warning, the score is 35-32 Green Bay. Not 38-35, but the score is 35-32 Green Bay at the 2-minute warning. It's a huge play on 3rd and 15 from the 17. If it's first down orders at the 1, so they can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Here's the snap. In the pocket. He's going to throw it to Cooper, and he's got it! Touchdown! Dallas on 3rd and 16 from the 17. 17-yard touchdown for Cooper, 2nd of the game. He has 2, and Lamb has 2, and the Cowboys retake the lead in the final 2 minutes of regulation. But now they need to stop, but Green Bay now needs a touchdown, assuming that Zerline can make the extra point. And the extra point by Zerline is right down the middle. Now 39-35 Green Bay, minute 56 to go. Packers need a touchdown, and then minute 56 to do that, and all 3 timeouts. Rodgers definitely to do this. And he does need it in the end zone, but he did last time. It's just sad that, I mean, his team at one point, like I said, was up 21-13, but now they're down 38-30, or at one point the Packers were up 21-3, now they're down 39-35. There's a return by Taylor! And another good return up to the 34-yard line, minute 52 to go. Packers need a touchdown, they have a minute 52 to do that, and all 3 timeouts. Here comes A-Rod, down 4. Here we go. And as he threw incomplete, letting that was intercepted. Set it down. Team 18. They're 8 point. The Packers are an 18-point lead. They were up by 18 at one point. Now they're down by 4, and they're gonna run it in this situation. Jones, that did not do anything. I think he lost the yard. Here we go, and they're gonna run it. Jones broke a tackle. They ran it on 3rd and 11, and they got the first down. Trying to keep this. Caught the Cowboys napping on 3rd and 11. Guts by Matt LaFleur. And now Rodgers. Rodgers is going to launch it. And Adams, oh, he had it, but not that out of his hands. 59 seconds to play. That could have been a game changer because Adams was at the 10-yard line. But wasn't meant to be here. But still, Dusty call by Matt LaFleur on 3rd and 11 to run it, and Jones did a run in to break the tackle. And here we go, wide open is Alan Lazard. His first reception down to the 22 timeout. Green Bay their first down to the Dallas 22. Their Cowboys down to the Cowboys 22 first charge timeout to Green Bay. Here's a snap. And that is a stream, but Jones kind of got caught behind the offensive lineman, and that just fell where he would have been, but unfortunately here he wasn't there. And now it's set down and not in the end zone. Here we go. And he's going to throw it to Jones underneath, but that did not really do anything. They were hurried up. They didn't call a timeout. There's only 30 seconds. 3rd and 7. And now he's going to throw it, and now it's intercepted. My goodness, it was a bad throw, and Lewis interception. That's going to be the ball game. That's going to sew it up. Green Bay had a drive going, but unfortunately to not get in the end zone. And Dallas, who at one point was down 21-3, will come back to win the game 39-35. Kneel down. Green Bay has 2 timeouts, but they don't have all 3, and they're not going to call timeout at all. Green Bay, who won the Super Bowl at Vinny's Christmas Tournament last year, will not win it this year. We'll have a new champion as the defending champs, who had a 21-3 lead, ended up losing 39-35. And the Cowboys are moving on to the NFC Championship game. 3, 2, 1, ball game. Cowboys win 39-35. As there's a bad throw by Rodgers on that last one. I think he threw it a little early, because he threw it where the receiver was going to be, but he threw it a little early. It ended up being intercepted. That's rare. Aaron Rodgers interception. And the Panthers, unfortunately, who won it all last year, they were the defending champs, unfortunately lose. As, I mean, they were down 21-3, Dallas was, but ended up winning 39-35. In the fourth quarter, they outscored Green Bay 14-7. And the Cowboys, who were down at one point 21-3, come back at one point the Cowboys were down 21-3, but they ended up coming back to beat the Packers 39-35, and they're moving on to the NFC Championship game in Vinny's Christmas Tournament, where they'll play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Philadelphia Eagles. Heck of a game, but unfortunately at the end, Green Bay loses, Dallas wins, and they're moving on to the NFC Championship game of Vinny's Christmas Tournament, where they'll play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Philadelphia Eagles. As I mean, 307 yards and 3 touchdowns for Rodgers and 1 interception. Prescott, 344 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. As, I mean, like I said, they were down 21-3 at one point, but the Cowboys were, but they ended up coming back to beat the Packers 39-35. I mean, Rodgers still had a 130 QB rating, Prescott 114.4. I mean, Rodgers 15 for 23, 307 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Prescott 19 for 30, 344 yards, 5 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Head of a dame. Head of a dame. Receiving, MVS had 2 touchdowns. Well, Packers, Adams had a touchdown, MVS had 2 touchdowns, and then I think, Jones had the other 2? No, Jones had 1, and I forgot Lewis had that 1 too, I forgot about that. And for the other team, there was no rushing touchdowns. Receiving, Cooper had 2 touchdowns, Elliott had 1, and then Lamb had 2. Head of a game, Cowboys winning. It was clearly, you might think I'm biased because the Packers are my favorite team. Well, clearly, well, they didn't win. I just said Packers were up 21-3 at one point, but end up losing to the Cowboys 39-35 here in Dallas, and the Cowboys at one point were up 21-3, but end up losing 39-35 over the Cowboys here in Arlington, here in Arlington. And the Cowboys are moving on to the NFC Championship game, and the Cowboys are moving on to the NFC Championship game in Vinny's Christmas tournament, where they'll play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or the Dallas Cowboys are moving on to the NFC Championship game in Vinny's Christmas tournament, where they'll play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or the Dallas Cowboys are moving on to the NFC Championship game in Vinny's Christmas tournament, where they'll play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Philadelphia Eagles. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Close on the next clip because this clip's about to end. See you on the other side. This camera, the clip ends at 12 minutes 45 seconds. It was at like 12 minutes and 30 seconds, so I stopped the clip at like 12 minutes and 35 seconds. But either way, the head of a game. At the end, I think the receiver was supposed to like go up like 10 yards and cut to the right, and he was in the process of doing it, and Rodgers threw the ball where he was supposed to be when he's done with the run into the right on that side. You know, he was on the right side, and he cut up and then go to the right. I threw it a little too early, and Rodgers threw it where he's supposed to be. Because when you practice, you don't throw it to the receiver, you throw it where the receiver is supposed to be. And the receiver is supposed to be where he threw it, but I just threw it a little too early, and it went right into the hands of Lewis. And that was a game-winning interception. Is at that point, Packers only had 2 timeouts, and it was like 30 seconds, so it was over. The Cowboys needed it once, and the Packers didn't even call their timeouts because, well, there was no point because they were going to lose anyways. I'm going to sound close, no boy. If that's up to the like button, subscribe. By the way, the next episode, or next Christmas tournament I will film will be the NFC Championship game or the AFC Championship game. Depends what the matchups will be. I mean, obviously it will be the Cowboys versus the Eagles or the Buccaneers. I'm not sure about the AFC Championship game. But the next episode of the series, or let me rephrase, the next Christmas tournament day I will film will be the NFC Championship game or the AFC Championship game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I'm close, no board. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you have any Mom, Dad, Grinder, fans, Uncle Spencer, friends about these videos. And you know, I'm gonna see you in episode number 5 of this Madden 22 Play Now series. See you in episode number 5. And you know, on a bacon and go Packers.